Good morning, Avonworth Primary Center students. Today is Tuesday, and your special today is Making and Technology. So today we're going to use our iPad to make a sketch like we're in our Maker Journal, and then we're going to use the sketch to build what we're going to build today. And so Mrs. Gold talked all about being at the garden, and Mrs. Croft had you make some plants. And you see that I'm growing a lot of things in my living room. But today we're going to make a bug hotel because insects are very important for a garden. They do a lot of behind the scenes work that we never see, but they're very, very helpful. So when you go on your iPad, find your app that says Doodle Buddy. It's the white square with the purple Z and tap it. I want you to hit the paintbrush and hit the first one that says paint. You can pick whatever color you want because remember it's just a sketch, so I'm just going to stay right where I'm at. So let's draw an arch for what our bug hotel might look like. And at the bottom of the bug hotel, you usually put rocks. So I'm going to draw some rocks. I'm going to layer them. And then you might want to find some, moss. Maybe you'll put some moss on this side and some moss on this side. Bugs like to go into nooks and crannies. And maybe you would like to add, I found some pine needles. So some straight pine needles. And I also found some pine cones. So I have those stacked. I have some pine cones. And inside my bug hotel, I actually have a tiny can. So I'm going to draw that cylinder. First grade, you know what cylinders are. And I have all kinds of sticks sticking out of it. So now I have a really quick sketch of what I want my bug hotel to look like. You also might find some of those dandelions outside, and you might want to put a few of those in there. You probably don't want to pick anything. Just kind of use what you have in your yard. So now I have my sketch, and I'll show you. I went out in my yard, and I found some things that I could use. I found some rocks, and some leaves, and some moss, and here's those dandelions, and here's that. We call it knotweed. Probably has a different name, but it's hollow inside. And when you stack them together, bees and different insects like to go in there. And another good thing to find is moss. So I found all of this stuff out in my backyard. I didn't even leave, just stayed in my yard to be safe. So I took a milk jug. Let me get my drawing back up here so we can still see it. I took a milk jug. It was empty. I bet you guys have a lot of these at home. And I'm a grown-up, so I was able to take a knife and I cut an arch out of it. Now let me turn mine around to show you. So I used this kind of milk jug. And when you turn it around, you can see that I cut an arch out of it. I like to leave the handle there so I can put it exactly where I want it in my garden. And you can see that I have layers. I have some stones at the bottom, and then I have some pine needles and leaves and pine cones, and I made some knotweed. And here is my can down here in the corner. And I just filled it with all different kinds of sticks. And I added some pine cones and leaves and different things that I saw. I kind of did layers like first, second, third, fourth, fifth. I used those ordinal numbers that we all learned about. And I made myself a bug hotel. So now I'm going to go put it near my garden, and it'll help all my plants grow. And I even took the time to label it Bug Hotel. So that's your activity for today. I'd like to see you do your drawing on Doodle Buddy, and I'd like you to have a snapshot of your bug hotel. I'll put it on the directions for you guys. Have a great day.